everyone, it's Paul. Welcome to my vegan story. Only kidding. So where do I begin? Well, it was a bit of a random one really. It's funny how life throws you these different paths to go on, and you take these little paths and well, it's like a little adventure really, I suppose, of discovery. So it was July 2013 and I was watching a television show. Basically it was the Top Gear. If you don't know what Top Gear is, it's a car show and it's all over the world. And they had a guest on there, Steven Tyler, the bloke from Aerosmith. Obviously the interviewer, Jeremy Clarkson, was like, "So what brings you here over the UK?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm here to see Stonehenge." Who doesn't want to see Stonehenge? And he said, "Also, I want to see David Icke." And I was like, "David Icke? David who? What? Huh? What?" And so I was like searching online who this person was. Yeah, there's some controversial information linked to him, but me, I'm open-minded, so I like to just, take things as they are, keep reading, and I got to a chapter in his book where he was talking about the food industry and the pharmaceutical industry and how they're all linked really. And he was talking about Monsanto, and I was like, what's Monsanto? I've never heard of it. Monsanto were the company that designed something called Agent Orange, and they literally sprayed it all over the civilians of Vietnam, and unfortunately they have all these defects. And so that's what you're dealing with, and I think they produce, or I think they own Kellogg's, so like your Frosties over here and all your cereals over in America, everyone's eating them. Would you trust a company that does that? I certainly didn't once I found out about them. So I kept on, searching online, especially YouTube, and there was a suggested video, and it said, "Do you know where your meat comes from?" And I was like, whatever, I'll click on the video, because at the time I didn't care. I just wanted to get healthy after what I heard from the previous things. And yeah, that was the video that basically got me off meat first, because for me it was a sort of a gradual process. And it was basically pigs, how they're getting slaughtered and all that, and how they're mistreated, and obviously it was just saying like, hey, these animals have souls, what right do we have to take their life away? And I was like, what, not really, well, for my pleasure. It's a bit selfish, isn't it? And when you see videos like that, it does literally, it wakes you up, it shifts you. You go, what have I been doing all these years? How have I not been, seeing all this stuff? When you don't, because obviously media is, well, these food companies, these industries own a lot of the media, don't they? And so they can put out what they want, happy little chickens and, oh look, there's a talking cow, yeah. Basically what happened from July till February, I was vegetarian, because obviously I didn't really understand the links between the dairy industry and the egg industry and how they again mistreat animals. And so in February I saw a documentary on chickens, and then I saw it was awful. It was like these little male chicks just getting discarded as soon as they're born. I was like, what, really? That's awful. And then the cows, how obviously the babies are taken away from their mothers. I was like, oh my god, and I was eating cheese, and it's not even for me. And that was another thing that clicked. I was like, oh my god, why am I eating or drinking, consuming milk from another species? And so yeah, that's when I went vegan. I was like, right, I'm not going to do this no more. So I was like, yep, I'm going to go vegan, and I don't want to contribute to that misery never again. And it's weird how when I was eating a bacon sandwich, and that bloke Steven Tyler came on Top Gear, and I sat down and watched it, how these things unfold. But yeah, that's just basically how I became vegan, and obviously I got healthier for it. I feel more energetic. I don't know. I haven't got no more anxiety. I used to be so scared I wouldn't even come out my shell. Now I'm doing videos on YouTube, and I go out. Like, I wouldn't want to go out no more because I had this feeling of anxiety, like. And now it's just gone. It's like I feel lighter. Again, this is all like, you know, personal evidence. I don't know if there's anything connected, but you know, it does make you wonder, you know, what those animals go through. Does it actually transfer over to us? And I believe it does. But there you go. That is my vegan story. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if it's a bit, I don't know, a bit long or a bit crazy, but that's just how I got to become vegan. And now I do my best not to contribute to it. And that's it. So, thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. So if you want to see some more videos, please subscribe, and you'll see some more sexier content.